What's going on, y'all? This is Stackz the Realist, and you're watching an exclusive interview with Silence Records. I'm here with Silence Holder, CEO of
What
Silence
up? What
Records.
up?
We're about to recognize real with Stackz the Realist one time with Silence. So what's
Sad,
going on, Silence, man? Tell us something.
man.
Tell us something about yourself. Where you from, man? What's going
Well,
on?
well, first of all, I am. First of all, I want to say what up, sis. First of all, and I appreciate this. You know what I'm saying? To get me on your show live, and you know what I'm saying. Big salutes out to you. You're doing great shit. I love it.
Thank you.
But where I'm from is pretty much. I'm pretty much from the Midwest. Like you know what I'm saying. I grew up in Chicago. You know what I mean? I got a whole lot of family out in Chicago, 159th, all the way to Halstead, all the way to Calumet City. Um, Came out to Indiana. So I've been probably out in Indiana for about 12, 13 years now.
Okay,
So
that's
I'm
some
out.
time.
Yep. So I'm stationed out in Gary. So I'm out here in Gary, Indiana.
All
Big
right.
GI.
All
So
right.
yeah, man.
What is it that you do, man? What you do? What's going on? What you do?
Well, I do a lot. I am a CEO of Silent Records. I'm a mix master engineer. That's really what I really love to do. I've been doing this for a long time, and then I do sing. I'm an R&B singer, you know. So I'm
Oh,
trying
really?
to, yeah.
You
I've
gonna
been
put some
singing.
songs for us tonight?
I might get a little something, something a little
All
bit
right,
later. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna hold you to that now.
Get a
Before we
little
get
sis, a
off
little
this
something,
interview, I'm gonna
something.
hold you
Okay.
to that. I'm gonna hold
All
you to
right.
that.
I might sing some '90s R&B for you a little
I
bit. You
got
know what
no
I'm saying?
problem.
Bring it on back. Bring it on back. But
Yeah, we need that. We need that good music, that good soul music, man. We need that.
yes, yes,
So,
ma'am.
so
Yes,
how
ma'am.
long have you been in the music business? How long have you been in the music business?
I say 17, been about 20 years. Whew,
Whew,
whew. 20
grinding.
years. 20 years I've been doing it. And I started out when I was really 17. I was really following my older brother. If you
Okay.
guys don't know, you can follow him on YouTube right now. His name is Ralph Lawrence Starchild. Um, I had a lot of music with him. Like he really put me into the music game because before he was doing, I wasn't singing. I was never really doing. All I was doing was dancing. Like I really love to dance. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was doing until he introduced me into actually doing, singing and performing and stuff like that. So I would say about like 15 to 20 years, I've been really strongly doing it. I don't know if you know a group called Ghetto Sound Productions. They established out in Gary.
Okay.
So
You're in Indiana. I haven't heard of
yeah,
it,
yeah,
but
yeah. It was a group, an older group back in the day. Actually linked up with who else to say? Actually, Ivo the Great, Grand Duke, Ivo the Grand Duke. Let me get his name right. And then Pie Face. I don't remember if y'all remember Pie. Way
no,
back in the day. Okay, so
man,
she
I don't.
had yeah. So that's when I first started out. That's the group that I first started with. Um, his name was M80. He was the producer of Ghetto Sound Production. So I went from there and just kind of just kept on doing it. It fell off. I kept on going through, and then I did some things with a guy named Ronnie Bangs out in Crown Point. I had a group that was with them. I don't. It's been so long. I don't remember the boy's name. You hear me? But that's pretty much how long I've been doing it. I've been always in the music game. I never really elevated to the point where I really wanted to elevate. So I've been singing pretty much about 17. So
Okay, since you were
yeah,
seven.
that one.
So how does your passion for music like incorporate what you're trying to get to? And like why you trying to because you see you've been doing this for a long time and
Yeah.
and you got the passion for it. So how can all of that, like all of that hard work, that solid grind, that consistency, that dedication, how can that incorporate it into where you see yourself at in the future?
It's just bringing it back. Like everything that I put in, I would love, you know what I'm saying, to have it back. But I got a love for music to the point where it's all like spiritual. Like I don't even technically as we living and we doing what we got to do. Yes, we always want something back. Yes, for the hard work, we always want something back. But doing it off the strength of love and just the passion of doing it, that's why I do it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to get a check. Yeah, I would love to get a check. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm getting to So when I'm doing this pack, I ain't got to work. Yo, yeah, I'm doing what I love. But at the same time, it's more like heart-filled. I grew up in church. I grew up, singing. My family been singing all life, so music was just always in our blood, always in our system. So when I got older and I started understanding, it's a way you can take certain things and do this and do that. Man, I've been looking at it like this is a business, like for real. Before I didn't really understand the business about the music. I just was the artist, just loving the fact that, oh yeah, I'm in the studio having a good time. But now when I look on back in the day, I really wish I would have really took it seriously to the point of getting residuals back, making something back off the music that I put out there. So
Right.
it was one of them kind of that's one of them kind of deep things where it's like, man, like I'm in a position right now to make stuff back, get residuals back. I just
Right.
wish I would have
So
did it when I
basically,
was
you're in a
17.
position now to whatever you put in, you in a position to get something back out of it now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And that's what's up. When you doing your creative process and you writing and you creating,
Mm-hmm.
how do you come up with that creative process? Like, what is it? What's the
Oh
techniques?
man.
Man, when you getting into
Okay. So first of all,
your I,
I,
I want
first
to
of
know.
all, it's magic.
Okay.
We don't call it music. See, I never really called it music. I called it magic because we make magic because it's like I get into the music and I just like zone out and I pretty much give it to God. I'm very religious. I'm a very religious person. I'm very spiritual though.
Okay.
It's not really religion. It's like I'm spiritual religious. So sometimes certain beats that get me, well, I don't even know what I'm doing. I just be writing and it just flows. So that's how I get my inspiration off everything that I've been through or a lot of things that other people have been through that is not in the music game that actually can tell a story. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? So the passion about all that, like it's just that's pretty much what it is. I just get it off the strength of how I feel that moment, and I could be arguing or yelling at somebody or something like that, and then it is just I put a beat on, and it just come out of nowhere. I don't, that's the hardest thing because my passion comes from like anywhere. I think it just comes from the universe. How about that?
There you go. Oh,
Passion just comes from the universe, and whatever it gives me, I go ahead and slide on it. So
all right.
that's pretty much
Now,
what that is.
I would like to know how is it when you're because you said you sing, right?
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
I'm a fan of you also, and I know you also have bars. So how is it when you singing and you rapping and you putting that together? Like, man, I wish I could sing. I cannot do
He's
it.
so goofy.
I cannot do it. I sound good in the bathroom though. Or when
Right,
I'm
right, right,
on myself, or when somebody else singing along with me, I can fade in real good.
right, right. The echo in the back, harmonize a little
Right.
bit in the
How do
background.
you put
Right,
that
right.
together, man? How do you incorporate that
That
together?
that's another thing with the beat too. That's another thing, and then how I feel at that moment because it could be like I got a song called "The Realest," and I rapped the whole song. You know what I mean? And it's just like the realest I ever wrote, realest I ever spoke. I'm the greatest. It's my time. You know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that, and then the beat made me be able to rap like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I have the way. That's the crazy thing about music, and that's the greatest part about music is you don't really know until you really sit down with it and then it just comes out like it just comes out. I can't help it. So I can make a song where I can sing and rap all at the same time. And I didn't know I could actually rap until 5 years ago when I actually really just did it. I just said, you know what? I listen to rappers. I love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Majority of all my friends is rappers. Like I get it. It's always in my ear, always in my body. But I'm a singer. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real like one of the real R&B singers, like not a melodizing singer, not just somebody that can harmonize. It's like somebody be doing the runs and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, I know because you're on the track with Stackz the realest blood, sweat, and tears.
Ooh, that blood, sweat,
And
and tears.
and I like that. All that harmony. It made me feel like everybody was around me. Like, yeah,
I
chill in
swear.
my bones.
Yeah, it's like three different people singing into
Man,
your ear. You know what I'm saying?
and it's dope, man. It's dope.
I appreciate that,
Who
Stackz.
are some of the people that you would like to work with? You know what I'm saying in the industry.
I just started the industry. Oh man, so
You had
many,
the game.
so many.
If it
But I'm
was
gonna give you
on your lap,
if it was on my lap, I'm trying to tell you, like I would, you know, it's crazy because I really would love to make a song with Dirk, Lil Durk. I would love to actually do a track with Dirk. I wanted to do one with, you know, rest in peace, rest in heaven, Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? I would love to do something like that. But one of the really mainstream artists that I would actually like to do something with is like Neo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
What's
man,
another one?
y'all dancing.
Oh
I can see
man,
that.
Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. You know, a female artist that was always my favorite was Keisha Cole. I love me some Keisha.
I
Okay, you
love
know what I'm
this
saying?
Cole too.
You
I'm mad
know, if she
at that
was
verses. I was Keisha Cole all
man,
day.
man, man. You already know I was definitely so. Those kind of like them kind of genres of music that I would like to mess with, and then anybody really at the end of the day because you know we all like I even go all the way outside of my realm and go with Tech Nine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Do some stuff with NF.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Some stuff like that because I love their flows. I love their underground styles. I love they ain't chasing the limelight, the mainstream, and this mess that we talking about on what's going on about all this stuff. Like the industry is trying to destroy us as black people for real, and like they trying to destroy our music by destroying us. So it's gonna happen. But at the end of the day, the underground artists like Lupe Fiasco, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Kweli is one of my coldest rappers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But them old school, you know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes, God, you know what I mean?
If I could bust the bus, man.
Come on, that's it. Come on, that's it. So those kind of artists that I would like to because our songs gonna mean something. You see what I'm saying? If you listen to, yeah, even if you listen to our track, which is you know what I'm saying, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, that's a meaningful song.
Okay.
You know, so them the kind of artists I really like to mess with. So
Now,
yep.
who have you worked with so far since you have been doing it besides the others, the groups that you were, who have you worked and collabed with? Was that dope? Did it just come together or did it take time? How was that?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you the dopest artist that's right now in Gary. That one of them that I messed with that we collabed with was King, Mr. King. I'm telling you, the song we got called "Feeling Me." It's on YouTube. Actually, y'all can check it out. It's one of the dopest collabs. It was so easy. You know what I'm saying? He came in, he did what he did. Randy G is another one. I did one of his tracks. I don't know if anybody out there knows Randy G, but I did one of his tracks. It was very dope to work with him. Very simple. You know what I'm saying? You already know you're the easiest ever to work with. You understand everything, so it was not hard to work with you at all. Um,
Appreciate it.
let me see
And you put
another one, and then Stackz, come on, you know you the realest out here. You know what I'm saying? We are today, but you know what I'm saying? My brother Jalir, it's a lot of artists that I would like to work with more to get the clout out, like Rick Gill, stuff like that, like even Al Coleon, some stuff like that I can work with that got the names up there. Right now, it's just pretty much, some King, Randy G, and you that I've worked with. Lady C helped me out with that actually with Feeling Me. She actually engineered that, so that was good working with her, and she gave me a lot of pointers with mixing. That was good. I needed that. So, um, what other? Let me see who else did I work with. You know what I did. I'm working with Jay Slave right now. Um, yeah, so you know what I'm saying. He didn't came through. We didn't link, so I've been working with him too. So that's another product. So them the four that I really been working with that is easy, that is loving. We understand each other. You know what I'm saying? It's no like conflict when it comes to recording, when it comes to what you want to write. So then my top four that I don't work with that
now
I'm
that's
that
now
I'm happy with.
up. Now that's what's up. And with you working and you putting in the work and you doing all of that and having those collabs and you getting the pointers and you incorporating all of that into
Hmm.
your creativity, that's
Yeah,
what makes it even doper. So
I appreciate that.
I, I I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm definitely proud of you. And I just really needed to get this interview with you because man, you was there for me 2000, 2019,
Still
18. I'm
18, 18.
not gonna forget it, man. I'm not gonna forget it. You allow me to sleep at your place, man. Didn't
Yeah,
ask me for nothing.
yep. Nothing.
I appreciate you. And me driving back and forth, like you understood. And during that time, you still
Hmm.
encouraged me. Like you still encouraged me
Man,
to do my music. Like seriously, man,
that touched my heart right there. That touched my
I'm
heart right
letting
there.
you know right now that I'm in a predicament to push, and I'm
Right.
about to push. There's
All
no
right.
reach my hand in the jar and I pick out a name that I want to pick out. Okay,
Right.
it's about
Right.
pushing. And you know, I've always been hard on you.
Always been.
It's
Always.
a song we
And
got out there.
that's
It's
a good thing, no thing.
it is. It's a song we got
Yeah.
out there that's called Favor.
Cool.
And I had a lot of people hitting me up. They said, "Man, Stackz, you should have went harder on that song. You should have wrote some more to that song." And I'm like, "Nah, nah," because you knew what I was trying to do. I,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted that. I wanted that to be you. I just really wanted to be on the hook, man. I really
Yeah.
and y'all made that sound good. I like that song. I really do. And
Thank
you
you. Thank
mixed
you.
it, you mastered it, and it sounds dope. So your
Yep.
engineering skills are dope. I just want y'all to
Uh,
do it. So if anybody out there needs some engineering, y'all get up with
come on
Silent
over.
Records.
Come on over to Silent Records, man.
You know what
Here.
that
We are
means when
here.
you silent.
Yeah. If you don't know what that means, then I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty much known. You already know. Hit
And
me up, let me know what's going on in studio time. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not expensive with the studio time, just to let y'all know I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I told you I do it off passion and love at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Even though times is a mess right now, we still do it off passion and love because we get residuals back once y'all put that out there and stream it, whoever come in, you know what I'm saying, this and that, we get that back. So it's not that expensive. Just hit me up and I'll let you know. But either way, we can go back to the, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit there to promote myself too much on this
no,
bad boy.
no, that ain't no promoting yourself too much. You got to get it out there because you
True,
know when you
true.
don't get it out there, no one really knows what you're capable of doing.
Right.
Like it's a lot of artists that grow up, and I feel as though I'm not gonna say grow up, but it's a lot of upcoming artists that get looked over, and they put
Right.
in so much
Much
work,
work.
time,
Yeah.
skill, management, all that stuff. All that stuff is skill.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to
Mm-hmm.
go. Didn't nobody teach you at school how
I never
to
went
be
to school
consistent?
for it. I
Yeah,
never went to school for this.
see,
It was all God given gift, and then it's crazy because when you say that, not to cut you off, sis, when you say that, it's I only been mixing, mastering, and had the studio for only 3 years.
okay,
But I've been doing music since I was 17.
right.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? When I found out I got the passion to do this by myself and I don't need nobody, I went off. I took off. I learned everything I needed to learn from other producers, from everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I did my research, did my studying, you know what I'm saying? Broke it down with my ups and downs. If you hear music from 3 years ago and then hear it now, you be like, where did you just elevated it? How did you even do that in 3 years? And I'm not even bragging on myself. I'm just loving the sound that I'm doing, and it sounds so much better. And that's because I learned. I had to get put to the wolves. You know what I'm saying? To understand your sound ain't good. It was cool. Your sound ain't good. Check
Right.
this out. Check this out. Check this out. And when I started learning those little bit things that people threw at me, little stuff that I'm catching, and I put it all into it, it was over. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? The recording became easier. The mixing became easier.
The
The
master.
mastering became easier. Everything just all just kind of synced itself together. And I was like, wow. So I just, you know what I'm saying? I just took off from that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep taking off and I'm still gonna learn all day long because I'm still learning.
I'm,
So anybody,
I'm eager. I'm eager for you to give us some of this R&B. You learning? I want to learn. Let me see if I hold on. I think I got a little chills.
huh?
I think I got a little chills. I want to hear.
Oh man.
I want. I
Cause you're
want.
there like
I want you to recognize real respectability and let everybody know how
just a little
authentic.
bit of something. I
How
do a little bit of something. I give you some something. I don't know how much longer you're gonna be here, so I say my prayers every night.
okay.
One for my mother, one for my father, and one for the love of my life. So if you decide to leave today, then leave tomorrow at the door and take only half of yesterday and forget all hope for the present, because it just went away.
Well, check you out. Well, check you out.
Just little snippet.
A moment of silence. Your voice is amazing, man.
Thank you, sis.
Your
Thank
voice is
you.
amazing. When you sing, you remind me of Brian McKnight, for real.
Oh, that's the new one. That's the new one.
That's is when the way
that was the first time I ever called Brian.
Because
Brian
when
like,
the way that you just delivered that, the way that you just delivered that, it reminded me of when I start back at one, that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I forgot how it go. Oh, I'm getting old.
You ain't getting old.
I forgot how it go, but I know what I'm talking about.
When you go and listen to that song and you see what I'm talking about, it ain't no flattering. I'm not flattering you. That's what came to my head when you got singing. And that's what it is. Won't you do me a favor? Won't you tell everybody where they can find you and what your projects that's coming up, what you got going on right now? I know you told everybody about the studio, but let them know where they can find you. You know, I might be in town somewhere. I need to know where I can find you. I ain't saw you in a long time. You know?
Right. All right, I got you. Pretty much find me in Gary, Indiana. Y'all can go on YouTube, check it out with SYLENT, SYLENT Records. SY. I do not, you know what I'm saying? It's on there, as you can see. We do shows at the Loft on the Sundays, me and my artists. I do have 3 artists under me, by the way, name of Pimp V, Rock, and Cliff O, actually 4, and KG. So I will be putting them out. Y'all can check their music out on YouTube too. Right now, that's pretty much where you can find me right now, as far as, you know what I'm saying, hear our music. Just go on YouTube, check us out. And if you out here in Gary, we have on Sundays the Loft do some stuff. So if y'all want to really check us out live, y'all come on to the Loft. You know what I'm saying, 6 to 12 on Sunday nights. Man, we be up there turned up, teed up. So y'all can hear a lot of our music live. We're trying to, you know, see live performances. So that's pretty much where you can find me at for right now. But we will be streaming on all platforms very soon. Y'all stay tuned. I will let you know when we'll be streaming. I'm gonna put it up there so y'all can purchase the songs and everything like that and support Silent Records.
SYLENT Records. I think I'm gonna start incorporating that. I think I'm gonna start doing that. That's
you see how cool when you do it though. You don't even and then you understand exactly what I just said. Somebody read, you understand? Okay, keep going.
You got it. I thank y'all. I want y'all to follow SYLENT Records. Please do. Follow SYLENT Records. Like he said, he will be on all platforms, and his voice is amazing. Look. You see? He got it.
He got it. You know what I'm saying? We got little shirts and stuff like that out too. So we're gonna have shirts and everything like that out pretty soon. Right now, I do have a shirt actually. If you don't mind, sis, I'm gonna show you this one real quick.
Oh yeah, recognize real with Stackz the Realist. We need to see that.
You know what I'm saying? That's my logo. That's my little shirt, and then I'll be upgrading for my shirts and stuff like that. So, and then we're gonna have stuff when we come out to these shows. We're gonna have stuff that, you know, people can buy. You know what I'm saying? CDs. We do have CDs. We do have shirts. So I'm gonna start doing that. So keep in touch. But I had to get that out there.
No, you good. I just got one thing. When you showed me the shirt, it automatically thought in my head like, man, this is real life virtual. How has this pandemic even what has this pandemic like done? It just really because honestly, I was like, I'm just kicking it with silence right now. But then when you got up, I realized that, man, he's actually like, he could have showed me that shirt, you know. When I got
like anytime. This pandemic has been crazy.
Okay.
It's been a lot of ups and downs, but it took this pandemic for us to understand exactly where we needed to be as a whole.
Oh, I'm gonna drink
So
some on that. Hold on.
you
As
know
a
what I'm
whole,
saying? As a whole, as the company,
can you repeat
you
that?
know, it just as a whole, it took to understand as a company, as a group, it took us to this pandemic. It got strong. We got stronger because we had actually a meeting the other day, and my brother Cliff actually said it. Cliff, oh, y'all can check him out too. That's one of my, you know what I'm saying, brothers. He actually said we actually was more productive during the pandemic than before the pandemic. So it took the pandemic to us to understand we have to move as a unit so we could do things, because the world is such messed up right now that we really don't know where to go. And from that calls on it, you know what I'm saying? You build studios.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I didn't build, I didn't did that all myself. I had enough time to be able to get stuff in order, get the artists in order, get our music in order, and where we gonna go. So the pandemic sucks, but at the same time, think about it as developing yourself as a whole and spiritually whole. Like your whole clique, either family, anything, y'all just come together, and that's what this pandemic brought. But a lot of people, say, messed up, which is true, but you know what I mean? It's still gonna bring some positive out of it. So that's pretty much
Positivity came out for me also. I got signed during this pandemic. I waited 2 years to get on the radio. I finally will be on the radio this Sunday on 92.
Come on now. Yeah.
I linked back up
Let's
with
go.
SYLENCE Records, who has helped me when I didn't have a hand or a shoulder to lean on. You know what I mean?
That's love. That's love.
You know what I mean, helping me and allowing me, and even with the song, you show love on that song.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You show love on that song. I can tell, when you work and you collab with someone, they try to outshine you.
Yeah.
Or man, it was vibe. Even when I
was the
performed
vibe.
with you, it's like everything was natural. It was natural,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why
that's how it's supposed to be.
But
that's
I
how it's supposed to be.
right here, because silence speaks big. And you have been, and look, you're showing big things. It's a domino effect. So like I said, y'all, thanks for recognizing Real with Stackz the Realest. This is my guest, SYLENT, CEO of SYLENT Records. Please follow him on all social media platforms.
Let's go.
Instagram, Facebook.
And Instagram, I'm sorry, sis. I'm glad you did say Instagram.
What?
Instagram is SYLENCE_83. So if y'all want to follow me on Instagram, it's SYLENCE_83. You want to follow me on Facebook, it's SYLENCE Holt. So you know what I'm saying? HOLT. So SYLENCE is spelled with a Y, Holt. So if y'all want to follow me on that, it's Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. So they're my three platforms y'all can follow. So appreciate you saying that. I forgot all about the damn IG.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, we're just talking.
That's the point of recognizing Real with Stackz the Realest. We're going to recognize Real when we see it, we're going to point it out. So with that being said, y'all recognize Real. Make sure that you all share this live, please. And everyone that's tuning in right now, follow SYLENT, CEO of SYLENT Records. Thank y'all. No problem. Strong. I love you, bro.
I love you too, sis. Thank you very much for the opportunity, and I'll be seeing you real soon.
Definitely.
And let's make this happen.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Yo, that was SYLENT, y'all. That brother is dope. He was singing, sounding good, sounding real good. And if you all are sleeping, you all should wake up. Please wake up, because it's on the move. Stay tuned. Recognize Real with Stackz the Realest.